Hello, it's Kazuyoshi. So today I'd like to speak something about money, which many of us are interested in and maybe trying to learn something about it, but yet some of you may be struggling with that. It's not just because you don't have enough money, sufficient money. Even if you have a big inflow, maybe you're struggling and maybe you don't know why it's happening, or you may know some part of it, but you still are not fully feeling comfortable with how to deal with money. And I believe this is a big topic that I can cover in the future. And this is going to be the first time that I will speak about it. I really thought deep about this, and the reason is I felt that not a small number of people is confused with how to live with this important concept. And I have been thinking about this for 30 years, maybe, or more. And I feel that I have grasped at least two for myself, and maybe I am able to explain that. And maybe I can guide you so that you will feel much more comfortable dealing with the concept of money. So I feel that you may have noticed that I'm using the word concept or idea. And this is a secret behind money. It's just an idea. That is a key point, highlight of everything that I'm going to speak in the future about this topic. Money is just the idea. It's just the concept. When you understand this deep from your heart, deep inside of your heart, you will really be relieved and also released from what you have been stuck probably with. And of course, it takes some time to digest the idea of seeing money as an idea or concept, just a notion. And I know you will need to have some knowledge, and I know you will need to take some time to think and hopefully discuss with other people. And by over time, gradually, you will be able to move toward reaching to the level that we know that it's just a notion, and you'll be able to handle it very, very easily. Well, talking about myself, when did I come to this conclusion? Is a little bit strong word, but I reached to this point. I can't clearly say, but I said 30 years I've been thinking about that, and probably the first half more than first half, 15 between 15 to 20 years. I was probably just like everybody else. I didn't know. I was trying to think about that, but I was not quite sure how this is and how to deal with that. And of course, gradually I was taking step and learning and thinking. So I was becoming better than I'm 15 now. So I'm talking about when I started from 20, and to make it simple for your math, or when I was over 35 or something like that. I started to collect all the pieces that I have thought and learned, and I started to develop something inside of myself. And going back to the conclusion about this, it's a notion, and therefore you can create it as you like. That is the most important part of this. It's something that you create in your mind. So now it comes close to what I teach, what I coach. So everything that you believe in becomes true. That's what I teach in Goal Vision, and that's what I make it real. And money is the most easy part. The reason it's not connected to the yeah, it's connected, but it's not directly connected to the physical real world. Like if you have a dream to run very fast, you'll need to use your physical body. You may have some restriction, like there is something born talent, and of course your age, and also the length of your kind of body. Everything has an influence on you running fast or swimming fast or anything like that. But and you can envision your future that you're running fast, swimming fast. That's possible, and you may get closer than you don't do that. But I'm not quite sure whether you will hit the targets that you have set because there are obvious physical limitations. However, or however, the mind does not have that physical limitation. It's just a notion that happens in your mind. Think about this. If you decide to be very, very poor, you can become poor easily. You can start becoming poor. On the other hand, if you decide to be very rich, you can become like that. Because you don't need to run fast, you don't need to swim fast. It's all coming in your mind. And I don't say that it happens overnight or over a week. It will definitely need time. But if you keep building the notion in your mind, the surrounding reality will follow. I'm not talking about yeah, it does contain spiritual element, but I'm not talking about spiritual thing. It's just a reality that your brain has the power, and when you believe in and you can visualize your monetary situation, then because it's not directly connected to your physical stuff, it's much more easy to transfer from where you are. Of course, I told that you don't have to run fast, but your monetary situation will tied to your work or your skill that you have now. So now that will be the limitation. So you may not need to run or swim fast, but you will need to be capable of doing your work, and that will relate to your monetary situation. And I said it's a notion, but now it's have some connection with your physical stuff. But the strength of the physical limitation is weaker compared to running fast. So And also, the other thing is that you will have a chance to create various channels of inflows. So when you become creative in your thinking, you'll definitely be able to handle, make changes in your monetary situation, and you start to feel very easy and relaxed with your money. All right, I really have a lot of things that I can talk over this about this. So this is the first one, and sometimes I'll speak about this. And if you have a question, I'm open to that. If you need to think, I recommend that you would read my future coming book that's talking about the money, not just in the planning phase. However, I'm really happy that I'm starting to share about this. This is today's talk, and please listen to the next opportunities that I speak about this. Thank you. This is Kazuyoshi Hisano.